Hello everyone, Andy Hodges again for Sebastian Daily. Right now we are in Micco and we are at the entrance of Barefoot Bay. We just passed the Winn-Dixie and the Family Dollar where FPL has trucks parked in the parking lot. If you're just tuning in, we are in the entrance of Barefoot Bay. We just wanted to go around Barefoot Bay and see if there's any flooding in here. It's a great little community, and there's been a few people who have asked us to go through there. There's some debris on the road, as you can tell. The winds have really picked up during the past couple of hours. Now, Brevard County is Barefoot Bay and Micco. So the evacuations have ended in Indian River County. They've been lifted and the bridges and causeway are open in Indian River County, but everything is still closed in Brevard County. The bridges, the causeway at this point, at this time, as of 1:30 today. And so far, I mean, everything looks good along Barefoot Bay. We're on the boulevard right now, Barefoot Bay Boulevard, but the people that live in Barefoot Bay call it the boulevard. What we're seeing is a lot of tree debris, leaves, branches. We're not seeing anything major. We have not seen any kind of damage to any homes. But there has been a lot of winds that have picked up, and it's been raining on and off with these high winds. As far as the winds, I'm saying they're just 30, 40 miles an hour right now, but we are expecting to get tropical force winds later on, and that's for Barefoot Bay and Sebastian, Vero Beach. We're gonna try to go down Indian River Drive in a little bit and see how the tide looks down there. The high tide's coming in Sebastian right now. Once we get down the road in Barefoot Bay, we're going to take Midway and check out if there's any kind of flooding. That area usually floods a lot when there's storms. I remember Matthew, and there were several streets in Barefoot Bay that were flooded. Starting to get a little shower now. What's really interesting about these winds is they're off and on. Sustained winds, they're about 20 to 30 right now. We're going to go to Midway Street, and it looks like the convenience store in Barefoot Bay is opened. Barefoot Bay Food Store, they call it. They're open. 2002 restaurant is closed, in case anyone was wondering. We're passing Hawthorne. Roads look good. I don't see any flooding right now. There's a lot of tree debris. Pecan, just past Pecan, no problem. Pecan. Cashew, no problem at all. Tell you, Barefoot Bay looks great. I think what we're going to do is once we get up here to Micco, we're going to take a right and go down to the next street. So far, Barefoot Bay looking good. It's just some winds and some rain. Some leaves, branches on the ground. Nothing really big going on yet. I mean, I say yet because we're expecting more winds than this. I mean, We were expecting stronger winds now, but it's all in a matter of time. We're gonna go down Lark, it looks like. Going down Lark. So we received several calls from people who live up north. They're snowbirds. They have property down here. They have property in Barefoot Bay, and they wanted us to check this out. And I'm telling you, everything looks normal. It's just winds and rain. Tree branches. But we have not gone to, we don't have the worst of it yet. We're going to take a left on Wren. All the homes boarded up on Wren. Very quiet, eerily quiet. And we're going to come up to, oh, we got a couple of cranes out here. Let's get them on video. They are so important. Those, hey, buddy. Hey, if they're out, everything's good, right? Couple of cranes just walking around, checking the damage, if there's any damage. But there's no damage. So I think we're going to go back to the boulevard. We're on Bird Drive now. I guess we'll go to Micco Road. So if you have property in Barefoot Bay, from what we've seen, there's just winds and rain and tree branches down and leaves, and we're not seeing any damage to anything. But keep in mind, we are expecting more winds, stronger winds, but nothing like, and some of these winds could gust up to Hurricane 1 force. It could be 75 mile per hour gusts, but sustained winds, as of right now, it'll be a little lower than that. It won't be anything major, but anytime you got strong winds, though, there is a chance of danger. So okay, we're back on Midway. Just tree branches down, places are boarded up, very quiet other than some high winds. There's a guy passing cars on this street. Look at that. This guy is going way too fast. So once we get up here to the boulevard, there's really nothing going on. We're going to be at Indian River Drive here pretty soon. It looks like there's one tree down. One tree that I can tell. We will rebuild. So, yep, everything looks fine. Like I was saying, we were going to be at Indian River Drive sometime again this afternoon. High tide is coming in, and we want to check some of the residences down there. So stay tuned. Again, if you're just tuning in and you have property in Barefoot Bay, we're not seeing any damage, just some high winds. And We're expecting stronger winds later today and tonight, but for the most part, we're pretty much going to get strong thunderstorms from this thing. So I'll leave you at that. If I do see any damage to Barefoot Bay or flooding, we will report back. For now, we'll be on later. Andy Hodges, Sebastian Daily. Stay safe.